Hare Krishna. Tirupavai Pasuram 24. In this Pasuram, Andal will bless Krishna. In previous Pasuram, she requested Krishna should wake up and sit in the throne. Now Krishna is in front of her. So she started blessing him because out of pure affection, pure love, she don't know what to do. She started praising him like her father who praised Lord Vishnu when he saw him in the sky in Garuda Vahana. He started blessing him like he should live for crores and crores of years. We usually bless our small children like they should live for 100 years, like Dirga Yushman Baba we say, right? Like that she started blessing the Lord, and she is more worried about his lotus feet, his body parts, whether his body part got hurt when he did the activities like killing of asuras and all. So she is so worried because usually devotees get worried about Lord's welfare. So that is this Pasuram. We will first see the song and then I will tell you the meaning.
அன்று இவ்வுலகம் மலர்ந்தாயடி போற்றி சென்றங்கு தென்னிலங்கை செற்றாய் திரள் போற்றி பொன்ற சகடம் உதைத்தாய் புகழ் போற்றி கன்று குனிலா வெறிந்தாய் கழல் போற்றி குன்று குடையாய் எடுத்தாய் குணம் போற்றி வென்று பகை கெடுக்கும் நின் கையில் வேல் போற்றி என்றென்றும் சேவகமே ஏத்தி பறை கொள்வான் இன்று யாம் வந்தோம் இரங்கேலோரம் பாவாய்.
The meaning of the first line is in Vamana avatar. It's also called as Trivikrama avatar. In that Vamana avatar, Lord measured the entire universe in just 2 steps. And he asked where to keep my 3rd step. Then Bali Maharaja offered his head. Bali Maharaja told, I promised you that I will offer you 3 steps of my land. So, as you already measured the entire universe with 2 steps, you can keep your 3rd step on my head. So, this measurement only she is talking about. Andru ivvulagam alandayadi potri. The first line is, so she is blessing that Lord who measured the entire universe. And the deeper meaning is, when he was measuring the mountains, the mountain top of the mountain, the tip of the mountain will be sharp, and then there will be thorns in the forest, so there will be some rough surfaces. So Andal, as she is a devotee, she is worried about all this. So, oh Lord, when you were measuring all these things, it would have hurt you, no? Oh no, it shouldn't have hurt you. So she is concerned about his welfare as she wasn't there that time. So this is what she is thinking and blessing the Lord. Actually she is blessing the Lord. Potri means blessing. You should live long, like that we bless our children, right? Like that she is blessing the Lord. Even her father was blessing the Lord like that. Okay, now we will see the next line. Sendrangu Tennilangai Setrai Thiral Potri. Now she is talking about Rama's incarnation, Lord Rama's incarnation, where he went to Ilangai. Ilangai here means Sri Lanka, Tennilangai. So he went to Sri Lanka. The whole world is thinking that you went there only to protect Sita, only to get your Sita back. But the fact is that you went to attack Ravana to save the women who were captured by him. Not only Sita was kidnapped, many women were kidnapped by Ravana. So Sita was so worried that we need to save those women, she thought, and so she was waiting for Rama to come and do all that activity because she wants all the praise to go to Lord Rama. That is the actual nature of good wife. she don't want to take any credit to herself. She wants to give all the credit to her husband. So actually, if Sita thinks she can burn Ravana on the same day when she was kidnapped, but then if she does that, then who will save the ladies who were already kidnapped by Ravana? So she allowed that kidnapping episode, and then Rama knows everything, and then he saved all the ladies, not only Sita. So she is thinking this character, it's like very difficult to get, because the whole world, he projected to the whole world that he went to Sri Lanka to kill Ravana because Ravana kidnapped Sita. But the world does not know that you also saved the other ladies. This character in you, this nature, I like that. Let that nature remain with you forever. So she is blessing the character, especially of Lord Rama's character. So this is second line. In the first line, I forgot to tell one more meaning. Lord was measuring the universe with his 2 steps. She said, you would have kept your holy feet on everybody's head. We were so unlucky that we weren't there that time. So now we are in front of you. In previous Pasuram she requested, right? When Krishna was sleeping inside. So after hearing her appeal, Krishna is now sitting in that asanam, Simhasanam. In that throne he is sitting. Now she is seeing Krishna and then she is blessing him. Many will think, how can a normal person will bless? But they need to understand that out of devotion, suddenly Lord is appearing in front of you. You don't know what you speak. You don't plan anything. And you don't feel like, especially Andal, she is considering him like a husband. So she don't differentiate him like he is so superior. He is our creator. Like that she did not think. She is considering him as a very, very close person. So she is blessing him out of pure love. Okay, now we will go to third line. Pundrachakadam Udaitai Puhal Potri. In Dwapara Yuga, there was one episode where in Shakatam means a cart, C-A-R-T, in a cart, Krishna was placed under the cart. Yashoda placed Krishna under the cart during one ceremony which conducted in Krishna's 4th month. That's called when the babies roll over in 4th month. They celebrate it. In those days, they celebrated it. There were lots of charity and lots of havan happened. Homam, we say, yagam happened. So that time, even this Shakatasur was there. Actually, as per Srimad Bhagavatam, he was a person who was cursed by a Muni, and that Shakatasur in his previous birth was a son of Hiranyaksha. In Narasimha Avatara, you must have heard about Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu you must have heard. Hiranyakashipu is most famous because Hiranyakashipu was killed by Narasimha. So his brother is Hiranyaksha, who was killed by Varaha Murti. So Lord Varaha incarnation happened to kill this Hiranyaksha, because Hiranyaksha hit Bhuma Devi, Mother Earth, in a spiritual ocean, under the spiritual ocean actually. So to recover Bhuma Devi, Varaha incarnation happened, and his son was cursed by a rishi, and then he was not having any form. He was not having any form because that was the curse. So the Shapa Vimochana was that he should wait till this Krishna's incarnation, and Krishna's lotus feet should touch his body. Then only he will be relieved from the curse. So this was the Shapa Vimochana. So he was waiting for so long, and then he saw Krishna sleeping, baby Krishna actually, sleeping under the Shakatam, that is the cart, and then he took the form. He actually went in that cart, so that his soul went in that cart. He was not having any body, right? And then he got the body as a Shakata, and then Krishna's lotus feet touched him, and then he got relieved from the Shakatam was broken into pieces. The cart was broken because little baby Krishna kicked the Shakatam. So that is what she is saying in the third line, that baby Krishna kicked the Shakatam, the cart, to give Shapa Vimochana as per Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, and then so that time when baby Krishna was kicking, the cart was broken into pieces. What if those broken pieces fell on him? What happened to his small feet that time when he was kicking that Shakadam? So these were all her feelings when she bring this Shakatasura episode, and she is praising the Lord. Puhal Potri, let your glory spread everywhere. She is blessing the Lord like that. Now in the fourth line, Kandru Kunila Verindai Kadal Potri. So Kandru Kunil means Kamsa sent a cough demon. So the cough demon's name is Vatsasur. So what he did, he took the form of a cough, and then he went to kill Krishna. And then Krishna just happily played with that cough. He thought it's a normal cough. He had a savari in that. He ride on that cough, but then he came to know that he is there to kill him. And then they both had a great fight, and then Krishna lifted him and just swirled him and thrown him into a wood apple tree. That is called Bilvam. In Tamil we say Bilvamaram. It's actually Bilva tree. So for Lord Shiva you use Bilva leaf, right? During Pradosham time, during Pradoshakal. So that Bilva tree, he was thrown into that Bilva tree. It's called Bale. We also call it as Bale tree. So he was thrown into that, and so now she is worried about what if that Vatsasur fell on him, and what if that Bale tree, that wood apple tree, fell on him. He would have got hurt. So she is worried. She is worried about him, and she felt like she was not there to take care of him that time, and so she is praising Kadal Potri. So who this Vatsasura episode she is bringing, and she is saying, she is talking about Krishna's Kadal. There are two meanings for that. One is the ornament which is worn around the ankle, or the other meaning is the lotus feet of Krishna. She is praising both the ornament and this. We can understand it like that. And now let's go to the next line, fifth line. Kundru Kudaya Eduttai Gunam Potri. Now she is talking about, Kudai means umbrella. She is talking about the Govardhan Leela. You lifted Govardhana hill with your tiny little finger. So what would have happened to your little finger? And she is praising Krishna's character here. In Govardhan Leela, she is praising his character, because to control, to subdue the ego of Indra, only he did this episode. So Indra's ego subdued after seeing Krishna is continuously carrying that mountain for 7 days. 24/7 he is carrying. Continuously 7 days he was carrying. So he understood he is Paramatma, he is more powerful, he is the supreme, he understood, and then his ego came under control, and then he stopped the rain. So when Krishna was lifting, the whole, the entire population, even the animal population, everything was under that Govardhana hill. It was a shelter to the whole population. So how come a normal person can lift the mountain, that too with a little finger? Now if you see, the Govardhana hill is very, very small, because Govardhana hill, it was reducing by size. There is a separate story for that. Govardhana hill, which is currently there, is very, very, very small. But that time, during Krishna's time, it was very, very big, very huge. So now she is praising his character. Why? Because Krishna did not punish. He just wants to make him realize or make him understand that he is supreme and he is just the servant. Only to make him understand this, he did this, but he did not punish. After he realized, he stopped the heavy rain and then he placed the mountain back to its original place, and then everybody was happy. And then this is called Chappan Bhog. Everybody in the village offered him with 56 delicious food items, because 7 days he was continuously carrying the hill. So they offered a Chappan Bhog. Why 56 items? There is a separate video I uploaded under the name Govardhan Leela. I will attach it in the end screen of this video. You can see it. I will also share the description. Okay, so she is saying this character where he did not punish, so she is praising that character to be with him forever. She is just blessing him continuously. Potri means blessing him. Next line, 6th line. வென்று பகை கெடுக்கும் நின் கையில் வேல் போற்றி. Here she is praising the weapon which he used to carry in his hand always. The cowherd boy. Krishna is a cowherd boy. So he was always carrying the weapon called spear. S-P-E-A or spear. So the cowherd clan used to carry this always. Now she is saying the same spear will attack the enemies. So she is blessing that spear which is in his hand, because it is adding a beauty to Krishna. Krishna is already very beautiful, all attractive, and now when he was holding this, it's even more attractive. Krishna is looking so handsome. So she is blessing the spear. The next line is என்றென்றும் உன் சேவகமே ஏத்தி பறை கொள்வான். Now she is saying, I want your service forever. The parai kolvan means, here parai means gift. I want a gift that I need to spread your name. I want to do service. I want to be your eternal servant. So she is requesting this. She is saying, this is why I called you and make you sit here, so that you will not take your words back. So she is requesting this gift from Krishna. The last line is இன்று யாம் வந்தோம் இறங்கேலோர் எம்பாவாய். That is why we are here. Indru means today we are here. It means that the deeper meaning is we weren't there that time when you were having fight with that Shakatasur, when with that calf demon, right, Vatsasur, and when you were holding the Govardhana hill with your little finger. So we weren't there that time, but we are here only. So sadly, unfortunately, please, Irangelur Empavai, please show mercy on us. So please bless us with that eternal servitude to us, and please bless us with moksha. This is her appeal. That's the meaning of this pasuram. Hare Krishna.